In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. All atheist arguments answered in 10 minutes. Atheists bring up a lot of arguments, but many of them have been addressed over thousands of years. Let's look at a few of these points together. Religion causes wars. People say religion is behind a lot of wars, but history shows only about 7% of all wars were due to religion. If we take away wars linked to certain groups, that number drops to 3%. A lot of harm has been done in the name of religion. This is true, but the most deadly leaders in history have often been non-religious. This doesn't prove that belief in God is right or wrong, but it shows that people's actions can't be used as a solid argument against it. If you were born somewhere else, you wouldn't have the same beliefs. This might be true, but it's also true for atheism. People's surroundings influence their beliefs, whatever those beliefs may be. Which religion is true? Everybody has faith in something, whether it's religious or not. Choosing a belief is about deciding what best explains the world around us. There's no scientific proof of God. Science studies the natural world, and God is believed to be beyond that. So science cannot really prove or disprove the existence of God. There's no evidence of anything supernatural. But many believe there are cases of supernatural occurrences, like people speaking languages they never learned, or people with near-death experiences knowing things they couldn't know before. The Bible has contradictions. Some people think they found mistakes in the Bible that others haven't noticed in thousands of years. Yet many of these contradictions can be explained with a bit of understanding. The Gospels were anonymous. Just because a name isn't signed at the end doesn't mean people don't know who wrote them. There's a long tradition that connects each book with its writer. God caused a lot of suffering in the Bible. God is the creator of life, so he can decide its length. This might seem hard, but it's also part of the belief that he knows all things. Countries with fewer religious people are often richer. Yes, some secular countries are very prosperous, but that doesn't mean one causes the other. In fact, many of these countries have deep histories of belief that shaped their societies long before they became secular. There are so many gods people believe in, so why choose just one? The question of whether there is a God is different from the question of which belief system is true. Who created God if God created everything? God is often defined as the uncaused cause, meaning he's believed to exist without a beginning, which solves the question of origins in a different way. Science disproves God. Interestingly, early scientists were deeply faithful. They believed that a wise creator made the world, which encouraged them to study it. If God is good, why doesn't he end all evil? People wonder why bad things happen, and part of the answer may be that evil must exist before it can be overcome. Goodness and growth often come from overcoming hardship. Can God make a rock so big he can't lift it? This is like asking if God can contradict himself. God's power means he can do all things, except things that don't make logical sense. Religion is just wishful thinking. If that were true, the teachings wouldn't talk about the hard truths in life or people's struggles. Belief isn't about wishful thinking. It's about searching for truth. Spiritual experiences are just brain chemicals. This might be partly true, but all our emotions have brain chemicals. Love, sadness, hope, they're all experienced in the brain, but they still feel very real to us. The story of Jesus was copied from other ancient figures. Some people think this, but even scholars who don't believe in God find this claim inaccurate. Faith is the opposite of logic and reason. Actually, faith often means trust. You don't scientifically prove your friend will help you, you trust them. In a similar way, many people trust in God because of what they feel and know. If God is real, why are there so many different beliefs about him? While beliefs may vary, the core principles shared by these beliefs are often very similar, and they center on core values. In the end, we each search for answers in our own ways. We ask questions, seek truth, and look for what makes sense to us. And whether we believe in a God or not, these questions are ones that help us grow. Don't forget to subscribe to Sword of Spirit, like the video, share it, and definitely express your opinions in the comment section.